Welcome to Easy Pace English, where fluency is built calmly, clearly, and with confidence. Let's dive right in. Job interviews in English can be intimidating, but if you know how to use advanced vocabulary, professional phrases, and natural structure, you'll instantly stand out. Today, I'll walk you through real examples of questions, answers, tips, and powerful C1 level expressions that will help you sound fluent, confident, and ready to impress. Let's start with one of the most common and difficult interview questions. Tell me about yourself. Many people give long, unfocused answers here. But what an interviewer wants is a short, clear summary that connects your background to the job. Here's a great C1 level structure you can use. Start with who you are professionally. Mention your most relevant experience. Finish by connecting it to the role you're applying for. Here's an example. I'm a digital marketing specialist with over 5 years of experience managing multi-channel campaigns for international brands. I've recently focused on data-driven strategy, and I'm now looking to bring that expertise into a dynamic team like yours. Notice the use of precise vocabulary. Multi-channel, data-driven, dynamic team. These terms show fluency in professionalism. Let's move to another common question. What are your strengths? Avoid saying things like, I'm hardworking. It's too vague. Instead, give a strength with a context. Show how it adds value. Here's a better response. One of my key strengths is adaptability. In my previous role, I had to quickly take over a project halfway through. I was able to assess the situation, restructure the timeline, and deliver the final result ahead of schedule. That's a strong, results-focused answer. You can also use expressions like, I'm highly proficient at, I have a proven track record in, I thrive in fast-paced environments. Let's now talk about weaknesses, a question many people fear. What is your biggest weakness? At C1 level, you want to be honest but strategic. Talk about something you've worked to improve and explain how. Here's a good example. Earlier in my career, I struggled with delegating tasks because I was used to doing everything myself. Over time, I've learned to trust my team, and now I focus on creating structure and clarity when assigning responsibilities. This shows growth, reflection, and leadership. Now, let's talk about behavioral questions. The ones that usually begin with tell me about a time when. These questions test how you handle real situations. The best way to answer them is to use the STAR method. Situation, task, action, result. Here's an example. Tell me about a time you worked under pressure. A few months ago, our lead designer quit 2 weeks before a major product launch. I volunteered to step in and coordinate between the design and marketing teams. I restructured the project timeline, held daily check-ins, and we managed to deliver the campaign materials on time. The launch was successful, and we exceeded our engagement targets. That's fluent, clear, and highly structured. You can also use vocabulary like, I took the initiative to, I collaborated closely with, we exceeded expectations by. Now let's talk about a very common final question. Why should we hire you? Don't repeat your entire resume. This is your chance to connect your skills directly to what the company needs. Here's a strong response. You're looking for someone who can lead projects, work across departments, and bring creative energy to the team. That aligns perfectly with my experience and my way of working. I combine strategic thinking with a hands-on approach, and I'm confident I could contribute from day one. Again, this sounds natural, confident, and professional. Let's take a moment to go over some power phrases you can use in any interview to raise the level of your language. I'm particularly drawn to this opportunity because I've consistently delivered measurable results in. One of my proudest achievements was when I'm excited by the prospect of contributing to. I believe my experience aligns strongly with. All of these show clarity, confidence, and professionalism. Let's finish with a few tips to help you perform well in any English job interview. Don't memorize entire answers. Focus on ideas, structure, and phrases. Practice aloud. The more you speak, the more natural you'll sound. Use specific examples. Vague answers sound weak. Don't be afraid of silence. It's okay to pause, breathe, and respond clearly. Use positive, forward-thinking language. Focus on growth, contribution, and collaboration. A good interview in English is not about sounding perfect. It's about sounding clear, confident, and prepared. So review these expressions, practice with a friend, or even record yourself answering. You'll be surprised how much progress you can make when you focus on structure, vocabulary, and delivery. Thanks for learning with Easy Pace English. And remember, learning English is not a race. It's a journey. See you in the next lesson.